I swear I didn't do anything I loved. My boys, I don't even know how to use a knife, I swear.
Okay, so I was having a conversation with someone about the case, friendly conversation, and we were talking about the location of Automedic and Barry Fife's business in relation to where Darren's was, and we got to talking about it, and this person goes, "Well, no, that's a Panera Bread now." And I said, "No shit." I said, "I was up and down Industrial Street when I was down there trying to find this location. I was trying to find Tesneek and trying to find. I didn't have the addresses and I was limited on time. So I was just trying to look at the building. And I was trying to remember uh, Barry Fife's building uh, from the wrong man. And I do believe that Jack Palance and the other detective, uh, they came up right here and they talked to Barry Fife right here. Now, I always thought that Tesneek was over here, one of these buildings. I could be wrong, and I would like for somebody to clear that up if they could. But I know that this right here is Barry Fife's shop. Barry Fife is one, was their alleged drug dealer. He's the guy that allegedly stole Darren's first Jaguar. But I remember clearly the wrong men doing an interview with him right here, and I looked up the address to it, and I got it right. It's 5013 Industrial. That's the old. It's unclaimed. That's the old. That's matter of fact. That's the number I used to call one time. It's 5013 Industrial. So when you click to that, that's 5013 Industrial. Now we had thought that. Let me go to these maps here. See if I get this big map to come up. See, because I came up and down this street looking for it, and I never noticed it. I never saw it because they've developed it so much. But we thought. Well, I got off of it. Yeah, that's it right there. Though. Let me see if I can go to the wrong man. Okay, so I think I found the clip of Reggie and Jerry when they were in Rowlett investigating this case for The Wrong Man, the TV show. And I found the location when they went to see Barry Fife.
After a little asking around, it was easy enough to find Fife. It seemed everyone either knew him or knew someone who knew him.
Yeah. See that building? Let's take a look. Without the tree. Let's move in on it a little bit. A little small window there is a giveaway, and this doorway, and the three garages right there. And I believe they talked to Barry Fife right here. Let's take a look.
You're Barry Fife? Can we ask you a question? We wanted to talk to you about the Darlie Routier case. Do you remember that?
Yeah, they're my neighbors over there.
Well, apparently there were allegations made about you and Darren that he wanted to maybe arrange for a burglary of his own house. Do you remember that?
He didn't talk to me about it.
Do you think Darlie is the right person? Do you know anything about Darlie? What kind of person she was?
He did it. I think he did it the whole time.
You think he did it?
I think Darren did it. I just think he snapped.
You think Darren snapped?
Yeah. And when I went over there, the first.
Now let's stop and see if I can find this building in the background. Let's just be sure. Yes, right there. This straight line right here has been painted. They spoke to him right here. But you see this line and these two little things right here, they have painted that. And let me take a look here. Where am I at? See, it's just painted. You can see that right there, right there. We'll go back. This little line is painted. So, but this right here, see this mid right here? This straight, that's the giveaway on that because it's right here. But let's see. We're just missing that little light button, but it's right there. The little light that's right here. is right there. So this is the correct address. That would be 5013 Industrial Lane in Rowlett, Texas, actually. So let's go back a little bit.
First thing he told me, he said, rough night.
Well, he called it a.
And if you look over here, let's see if this is still up top of there. It's just straight windows. Let's take a look. I'm just looking. Yeah, that's it right there. Right there's the corner of the building. So they are standing like right here in this lot. But you can see this back there too.
Rough night. That's it.
That's it.
Didn't say anything about the kids or anything. But if he
did it, run upstairs and
You can also see that small tree that's now a bigger tree when we back up here a little bit. Right there. So they pulled up. Right here, you can see the small window dead giveaway. That small tree is right there.
acted like he was sleeping or whatever he did, or
why didn't he kill Darlie?
I think he tried, and she just lived. That's what I think.
We'll go back and get that shot.
That's it.
That's it.
Didn't say anything about the kids or anything. But if he
did it, run upstairs and acted like he was sleeping or whatever he did, or
why didn't he kill Darlie?
I think he tried, and she just lived. That's what I think.
Now, let's take a better look at it. Now you can tell that they're walking off. This is a curved driveway. You can tell that it was straight out and it curved right there. And if we look at this, I'm going to try and get that same position. A little bit of a curve right here. They're walking out to their car right here. Let's take a look at that tree. There was a fence there back in the day. It looked like it's been upgraded. They also had bushes that were right here. They're smaller now. But this tree seems to go out this way. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 straight up. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 straight up. So that's the same tree. That's where they were. And where Jerry is standing, right here, you see this. It looks like a cement meter reader thing. Let's see if it's there on this. And there you have it. It's right there. That's where Jerry Palance was. So this is the correct address, the correct location for Barry Fife's Auto Medic. Let's see if we can see it, what it looks like. Let's see if we can get up in here a little bit. There's the 3 garages that are also can be seen when you click back here a little bit. Let's go back to where they pulled up. This is where they talk to the people across the street, and they point over and say, "Who's that? His office over there." Now let's watch it pull up. Okay, so they came up behind it a little bit and parked. Like right here. Well, a little bit. Well, hey, how did I move that? That's cool. Like right here, which has been developed now, but they parked like right here, and then they walked up. That's Barry Fife's. Let's see if there's 2 garages in the back of that one. That's 2 different clips. If I go right here, it shows them
either knew him or knew someone who knew him.
They're coming up behind it. But when he gets out of the truck, they're actually facing the opposite direction, and the passenger's able to get out right in front of this building right here. One tree, small window. A tree there. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's it. Just a little more green.
You're Barry Fife? Can we ask you a question? I wanted to talk to you about
Yeah, so that's it. That's all I wanted to do here. Just, we were talking about it, and I wanted to be sure that we were getting the information correct while we're talking to each other. So I honestly believe that this here is where Tesneek was. One of these two. Now, it seems like years ago that I was up here looking at this before this was here. Man, could Tesneek have been behind it? I don't know. But there you have it.
It was easy enough to find Fife. It seemed everyone either knew him or knew someone who knew him.
Okay, so while I was editing, I was trying to find the address for Tesneek, which was over there on Industrial Lane. It was around 5013 somewhere because Barry, Fife, and people kept referring to them as neighbors. But while I was looking for that, I found something else. I wanted, to bring the Chris Brown connection to the Darlie Routier family that put out this lie of a book. It's a lie. And it was promoted very it was promoted very hard by Darlie Key herself, who signed autographs of it and sold it on eBay at $25 a pop back in the day until we started giving her crap about why would you sell a book that's got pictures of the autopsies and the dead bodies of your grandkids in it. She quit doing it. But the Chris Brown connection to the family, I caught it a long time ago from the Lisa Gibbons show when he was on there. And then here recently, here a couple years ago, I was like, that's Dana Routier. And that's Dion. That's their brothers were sitting, his brother and his wife were sitting in the audience, and Dana got up and spoke. Dana Routier was related to Chris Brown. Chris Brown was a friend of Darins, and they put it all together around trial time to make Darlie look innocent. So when you look at Darren Routier, if you check him, just look it up. He's a public figure, no big deal. Here, that's his sister. That's who that is. That's his dad, nephew, his mom, Darlie, Brent, Dana Routier, Dana Brown, and Chris Brown. They're listed as associates. I believe that Chris Brown has passed away. I will find out more. But there is a connection. Even the internet sees it. Just food for thought. If anybody knows the address of Tesneek, the closest that it came to Industrial Lane was Main Street. 3201, 3206 Main Street, Unit 109. So if I go over there, and you can see that it's right here. But this would be Barry's. So that's not the same. Darren had something going on here in this building. Unless one of these were Tesneek. It would have been in this one. Does anybody know the exact address of Tesneek? I want to see how close it is to Barry Fife's shop in relation, just for my own meandering thoughts. Justice for Devin and Damon. There it is.